Hey y'all, it's MichaleMercedes and I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about what I do, basically my routine when it comes to keeping my skin clear with seborrheic dermatitis. If you don't know what seborrheic dermatitis is or SD is, it's basically an inflammatory condition and it's caused by the overproduction of sebaceous glands or having too many in an area. And because there's an overproduction of these oil glands, it causes an inflammatory response. So most areas you'll notice it is going to be like in the chest area, the scalp, the eyebrows, around the nose. Some men or people that have facial hair, they tend to see it in those areas as well. So for me personally, I started experiencing symptoms around 15 and it was solely on my scalp, nowhere else. But recently in May of 2021, I started showing signs on my face, specifically around my nose area. Every now and then I was starting to get patches here and there, and then around my eyebrow area. And that is when I was like, oh nah, we gotta nip this in the bud. We gotta jump on a protocol. We gotta jump on a routine because I am not about to be out here with low confidence and low self-esteem. And thankfully, I have been able to keep my skin clear for about 6 months, 7 months now. It was around October, September when it started clearing up. Specifically my face, I'm still working on my scalp and I have not had any breakouts since. I'm not gonna wood, y'all. I just want to show you guys today what it looks like, and this has been the case for about 6 months now. If you have SD, then you know that makeup doesn't necessarily help. Like you can tell still with the rashes under the makeup, but I have tinted moisturizer on. I don't even have like full foundation, but just look, no rash, no bumps. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys that. I really believe it's because of my routine, my diet, all of that. So I want to share that in this video today. All right, so the first thing I'm going to cover is diet. So my diet has mainly consisted of just veggies. When I say veggies, mainly green veggies, leafy veggies, fruits. When I say fruits, I'm talking about the berries, not the super sweet fruits, avocados. I've also stuck to a lot of animal proteins. And when I say animal proteins, I only eat chicken, turkey, and fish. Outside of that, I'll have a little bit of rice every now and then. And when I do have rice, it's like a black rice or a wild rice, but I don't eat a lot of it when I do. And then when it comes to beverages, strictly water, strictly water. Now, of course, like every now and then when I'm going out with friends, I'll have like, you know, something to drink, but at home, only water. And this one's probably gonna hurt y'all, but I have completely cut out caffeine. I've never been the type to drink coffee or caffeinated products or beverages, but recently, I think last year around the beginning of 2022, I really got into the habit of drinking a coffee every day, every other day. And I realized that this actually triggered and caused me to have more symptoms on my face. But around the end of last year, I started reducing it until I finally got to the point where I kind of just cut it off completely. Now, I will admit I've had like a couple of coffees every now and then throughout the year, maybe like 4 or 5. I can literally count on one hand how many I've had this whole year. But when I completely just stopped drinking it consistently, my symptoms went away. So if you are drinking caffeinated products, that doesn't just include coffee, that includes Celsius. I know matcha has a little bit of caffeine in there. It's natural caffeine, but still it is caffeine. But anyways, my point is caffeine could be triggering your SD. And alcohol. Back in 2021, when it was around May, I had just gotten into a new relationship. We were having fun, we were going out, we were drinking. And that is when I started noticing those signs show up on my face. So I would definitely suggest being mindful of how much you're consuming and how frequent you consume it, because I really feel like it plays a huge role on your skin because alcohol does cause inflammation. Another reason I feel like my skin has maintained its clarity is the fact that I don't really eat dairy. I do minimal to basically no dairy in my diet. The only time I indulge really is if like I might go out with a friend every now and then where there's maybe a sprinkle of cheese in something, or during holidays like Thanksgiving. Now, one thing I will say is that I'm unsure if there is a link between SD and yeast. I've seen articles saying that there's a direct correlation, and I've seen other articles that says there's no association. So for me, I'm not sure, but because of that, I have still maintained a low sugar diet. So instead of using sugar in certain things like teas, I'll use stevia. I might do sugar-free products, or even opt in for keto options. And heavy emphasis on products with minimal ingredients because we don't know what ingredients might trigger SD. So I always try and make sure that when I'm consuming something that I'm reading the back of the box. And mostly everything I'm reading, I'm aware of what it is. All right, so now I'm gonna get into the skin routine. This took some trial and error, y'all. When I tell you guys, I tried everything from the creams, the medications, which I am not a fan of medications and creams and stuff like that. So I didn't want to do that, but I tried it anyways. Didn't work. It would go away for a little bit and then it would come right back. Tried that. I've tried MCT oil, which I'm kind of on the fence. I've tried the essential oils. I've tried all of the medicated shampoos, all of the above. And finally, I was able to find something that worked for me. And that is this product. This product right here, Dead Sea Warehouse. Y'all, this has saved my life on Amazon. I'm gonna put a link below. They say to use this 1 to 3 times a week only. So this is what it says on here. But personally, when I was having those flares, I was using it pretty much every day. And then when it got to the point where it cleared up, I was using it about 3 times a week. Basically, all I did was take a little bit of the product, mix it in with a little bit of water, and then massage my face for about 1 to 2 minutes with the product. And once I finished doing that, next important product, an exfoliator. Basically, I would just take this and I would just basically do the same thing as I was doing with my hands, but with the exfoliator. This helped break up any dead skin that was just kind of clustered up in those areas. Now beware, when you first do this, you might see a little bit of redness in the area. It might look a little bit irritated, but the more you do this and the more time that passes, it starts to clear up. Side note, when you are using the exfoliator, make sure that you're not doing it super hard. Do it very gently and lightly, because if you do it too hard, you're gonna end up breaking your skin and it's gonna get really red and it's just not cute. So be gentle on your skin. Now, after I was done exfoliating, rinse my face off with water, patted my face dry, I would follow up with organic virgin coconut oil. This is the only one I use, so I can only speak for this product. And I know you guys are thinking, oil on your face? I'm just telling you what worked for me. I would literally just take a dab, not even a scoop or nothing. I literally would slide my hand across like this, rub it in. If it felt like a lot, I would rub a little bit on my arms, but I did it to where it was barely anything on my hands, and then I would rub it on my face. So I want to stress the fact, do not use a lot of this. Use a very, very small amount. Also, I don't know if this has contributed to my skin as well, but when I do wear makeup, I do use this product to exfoliate and take off my makeup. So I feel like this has helped because I feel like it just does a deeper cleanse than this product when it comes to removing dirt or toxins. So this is Beauty by Earth. You can find this on Amazon as well. I will put a link below. But yeah, I did want to include this product in this video because it is a part of my routine. Not sure if it actually helps or not, but I use this to take off my makeup. All right, so I covered my dietary routine. I covered my skincare routine, but I do want to mention these other factors because I feel like they play an extremely important role when it comes to your skin. One is sleep. I noticed that when I got on a consistent sleep schedule, when I was getting enough sleep, my skin was good. Also, stress levels. I noticed that when I switched my job and when I started incorporating relaxation techniques like yoga and meditation, my skin was good. I also noticed that when I started going outside more, being more consistent with my daily vitamins, my skin was good. Now, speaking of vitamins, I have been doing research and they have found a link between a B vitamin deficiency and SD. So I would definitely suggest getting your levels checked, getting your labs, and seeing if you have any deficiencies in those areas. Before ending this video as well, I do want to emphasize to be gentle with yourself, please. I know this process is so frustrating. It really messes with your self-esteem, but just know that it's going to take some time for your skin to clear. It's not going to be 1 day, 2 days, even a week. It's gonna take time. And sometimes depending on your skin, it might look worse before it gets better. So continue strong and be consistent with the routine and you will see results. Now, I'm not gonna say that my results are gonna work for you. This is exactly what worked for me. Please feel free to leave any comments or suggestions down below, or any techniques or treatments that have helped you throughout your SD journey. All right, so that concludes this video for today. I hope it was super helpful. Before I end this video, I do want to give a shout out to Rob Stewart, who has literally helped me. I haven't talked to him personally, but he has literally been my mentor from afar online for just SD, this condition, getting through it, figuring out what your triggers are. His videos have helped me tremendously, so I would definitely suggest watching those. If you like this video, make sure you like it. If you want to see similar content like this, make sure you subscribe to this channel. And if you want to get updates on new videos, make sure you hit that notification bell. I will see you guys in the next video.